Okay. No. Then it did not work. So let me make the broths. Is this how I make it? Yep. This kind of. Wait, no. I think I made it. Yeah, I'm back at the stream now. I think I made it. Yeah, I'm back at the stream now. Okay. So I'm gonna make.
He climbed the Colosseum's spiked fence, trying to get the perfect photo. But as he did, he slipped, and the metal spike drove straight into his back. They pierced his spine, leaving him hanging there in agony. For over 20 minutes, he screamed as tourists watched. Rescuers tried to reach him. Doctors had to sedate him on the spot before carefully pulling his body free. He needed surgery and more than 80 stitches, and he now faces penalties for tampering with the lantern. A small mistake while showering, swimming, or washing your hair can cost you your hearing. Sounds unbelievable, right? Watch the video until the end to find out the...
Hi, boy.
Hi.
Hi, boy.
Hi.
Hi, boy.
A small mistake while showering, swimming, or watch the video until the end to find a small tiny drop of water getting into your ear. A moist, dark, and warm ear canal is the perfect environment for bacteria, causing pain and swelling, and if ignored, it can even lead to hearing loss.
अगर आप अपने दोनों हाथों से अपने
If you clap both ears, your cupped hands create a pressure wave that slams into your eardrums from both sides. This compresses the delicate hair cells inside. Now, these hairs convert sound into electric signals. Once they're damaged, they don't grow back. And if the pressure is strong enough, it can even rupture your eardrums, causing hearing loss and leaving you constantly.
Step 1. Choose your coffee with just one touch.
Okay.
How to make
French toast
from Adventure Time.
in a large mixing bowl. Crack the eggs.
In a small bowl, crack the eggs. Excellent. Wow, looks so perfect.
perfect.
And whisk the milk
Pour the milk in.
Add the vanilla. Personally, we like cinnamon with ours.
Now whisk it up. Like so.
Dip bread in the mixture and soak bread thoroughly.
Medium heat. Soak this into a mixture.
Put it in now.
Cha. Okay, I'm done. Flip it over. Ooh.
That's tough.
Cinnamon sugar.
That's tough.
Okay, I'm done. How to make
French toast.
flip it over. もそんなでもそんなんじゃだ
Disclaimer, it's maybe.
Three things in Korea that every country needs. First, in Korea, instead of just handing you coffee cups, they'll give you a little bag so you can carry your coffee like you would your shopping bags, which is really convenient and makes juggling multiple items much easier. Next, in Korean nail salons, there are machines that paint your nails in seconds, making the process super fast. And what's even better, they can create designs that nail artists wouldn't be able to.
Tror dere det finnes noen barn som ikke
Syns du det er stress?
Pampers Premium Protection.
Hvor lenge?
One product has given me the glossiest.
Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese today, please, please, please?
Not today, kiddo. It's getting late and we've got dinner to make.
That's not fair, Daddy.
That's it. No Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow.
Then I'm going going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Come on, let's go home.
Are we gonna make pizza?
No, you're grounded. Go to your room right now and sleep.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Let's go home. You're grounded. Go to sleep.
Daddy! Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese today? Please, please, please.
Not today, kiddo. It's getting late and we've got...
Hi, neighbor.
Finish it!
Wait!
That's not...
Kiddo, it's...
Here, little guy, that was some racket. You need to tell your friend you're sorry.
I'm not sorry I destroyed the TV.
You destroyed the TV, you're grounded.
Hi, neighbor. Today I'm going to the store to pick up a few things. Want to come with me? Wow, look at all these apples. They're shiny and they smell so sweet. Let's get a loaf of bread and some milk for our cocoa later.
Find everything you were looking for?
I sure did.
You're all set, hun.
Jay dropped another 3 a.m. challenge. Play, play, play. Hey, no more of those creepy videos tonight. Come on, it's Jay. I need this. I said no. They're not good for you. You can't just turn him off. I love Jay's videos. Let me watch or I'll report.
Report card. Remember, these are just a reflection of where you are right now.
I love.
Remember, these are just a reflection of where you are right now.
No! I got all F's! If it weren't for Family Guy, this wouldn't have happened! Whoa! Calm down! Ah!
Tiger, what do you think you're doing, spinning in the street like that?
I was just copying that blue cat.
You run. Oh man.
I swear, ever since I downloaded Plotagon, I've been making little story studio and
Few videos complicated.
you pick the characters, pick the setting, type the dialogue.
Hey, ready for the next tutorial video? Mark.
You run. Oh man.
I swear, ever since I downloaded Plotagon, I've been making little story studio and
Few videos complicated.
Velkommen til
These fruits might look normal today, but their origins are so weird, it feels like looking into another universe. Number 5. Grapes. Sweet, seedless, perfect little spheres. The wild original grapes were tiny, sour, and full of seeds so tough they could crack a tooth. Ancient farmers spent thousands of years breeding them into the juicy table grapes we snack on now. Modern seedless grapes wouldn't survive long in the wild. They literally rely on humans to exist. Number 4. Strawberries. Believe it or not, strawberries didn't even start in one place. The big, sweet strawberries we eat today came from a random accident. A wild berry from North America crossed with a tiny, super flavor berry from Chile in a French garden. It was an accidental hybrid. They literally rely on humans to exist. Number 4. Strawberries.
Why hasn't the food moved down after all this stirring? Dude, what's going on over there?
You're eliminated if you're not resting one hand on something right now. Wait, that's too random? Fine.
If your mom's name starts with any letter from A to Z, you're out. Just kidding.
What would you rather, spaghetti or popcorn? Comment your favorite emoji or like this video. Get free Domino's pizza every day or free Krispy Kreme donuts forever. Eat this yummy dish alone or with the fifth person that comes up when you click share and more. Apple pie or cheesecake? Chicken pot pie or shepherd's pie?
Find your...
Try not to cry. Try not to cry.
Find your...
Try not to cry.
This simple garlic and honey combo can change what happens inside your body in just 30 days. And most people are using it completely wrong. In the first week, garlic activates immune cells and helps fight harmful bacteria. By week 2, it supports circulation, heart health, and healthy blood pressure.
He put a light bulb in his mouth for a challenge with friends, but once inside, the light bulb was stuck, and he couldn't open his mouth wide enough to remove it. He went to the fire department and then to the hospital, but no one could help. So he screws himself to the ceiling with his friend's help and becomes a lamp. He put a light bulb in his mouth and open his mouth wide enough to remove it. For a challenge with... He went to the fire department and then... He put a light...
The helmet has different... As he approaches the escalator, he saw the sign at the Soviet soldier. Would intentionally place grenades inside a regular glass during the First World War. You see, by place the beads in the fridge until they stop moving. Then, slice a matchstick in half and glue a paper-thin wing. If an elephant drinks water, can you block the flow with a giant cork? You would need one about 13 inches in diameter. If you accidentally swallow a tooth, it goes into your stomach where a machine duplicates it. Then your intestines put all the teeth in order and give you the ability to eat with your... If you his dingling fell off, so if your key breaks inside the lock, take a lighter and some TNT. Now, with the other person's help in the room, pass everything under the door and ask them to light it. Finally, you just have to wait. If your key breaks inside the lock, take a lighter and some TNT. Now, with the other person's help in the room, pass everything under the door and ask them to light it. Finally, you just have to wait. If your key breaks inside the lock, take a lighter and some TNT. Now, with the other person's help in the room, pass everything under the door and ask them to light it. Finally, you just have to wait. If your key breaks inside the lock, take a lighter and some TNT. Now, with the other person's help in the room, pass everything under the door and ask them to light it. Finally, you just have to wait. If your key breaks inside the lock, take a lighter and some TNT. Now, with the other person's help in the room, pass everything under the door and ask them to light it. Finally, you just have to wait. If your key breaks in... Some people intentionally remove their toenails before a marathon. This is done because when you run for many hours straight, your toenails repeatedly hit the front of your shoe, which can be painful.
Some extreme runners even remove skin and muscle to increase friction. Some people intentionally remove their toenails before a marathon. This is done because when you run for many hours straight, your toenails repeatedly hit the front of your shoe, which can be painful. Some extreme runners even remove skin and muscle to increase friction. Some people intentionally remove their toenails before a marathon. This is done because when you run, if you fire a bazooka, could you catch the rocket by going at the same speed? Well, you would have to run at over 183 miles per hour and grab it from the front, but this might be very hard. Instead, you can overtake and grab it with your ass. If a cat fell, if you fire a bazooka, could you catch the rocket by going at the... A cat fell from a building and landed on a criminal who was robbing an old woman. The impact made him pull the trigger, hitting a bus driver who then crashed into some scaffolding. A worker fell, an elderly man had a heart attack from the shock, but at least the old lady was safe. A cat. He was forced to reveal the pin. How many iPhones? An old woman. The impact made him pull the trigger. Phone's Negamax would it take to reach your height? Let's assume that the new model is 8.75 millimeters thick, and you are about 5.9 feet tall. Stacking them one by one, you would need about... How many? He stops you in a dark alley. If you shoot a bullet at an atomic bomb, most people think it will cause it to explode. But that's not the case. Instead, swallow the atomic bomb, and after just 5 minutes, you could have a lobotomy. He missed the ball. The bat flew out of his hands and hit a guy in the stands. Luckily, he was fine, and he challenged the player. If you hit the pitch I'm about to throw, you don't pay for the damage.
He didn't know the guy was actually a baseball legend, so he threw a 36M British... Have you ever wondered where your poop goes when you flush the toilet on an airplane? Many people think it gets sucked and dropped straight out of the plane, but that's not true. You see, if you flush the toilet while still sitting down, you could give yourself a perfect prolapse. Guess who this? They start by placing... If you tear your fingernail like this, you may experience severe pain. Instead, tie a knot in some string, attach it to a door, and make sure it opens outward. Now, when someone opens the door... If you lose a tooth, the dentist can replace it with a gold one. It may... Hitting a bus driver seem expensive, but gold is incredibly hard. It also doesn't corrode like other metals, so it lasts a long time. But if you smile at the wrong... If you put a hamster in a... Put the scrub ditty in a bowl with water and sugar for... Put the scrub ditty in a... Start by tying a piece of string around a rat. Then attach it to a toy car. If you poured every bottle of Coca-Cola into one container, how big would it have to be? Coca-Cola manufactures around... Finnish parents often let their babies nap outdoors, even at -10 degrees Celsius. While they stay inside enjoying coffee, the infants rest in their strollers in the crisp winter air. This long-standing Finnish practice is believed to boost immunity, improve sleep, and turn the newborn into a giant snooze. If you collected every booger you ever made, how big would the final ball be? A single booger is about the size of a sesame seed and weighs roughly 50 milligrams. So if you picked one a day for 80 years, you'd end up with a basketball-sized blob weighing around 2.2 pounds. Unfortunately, by that point, it's no longer possible to eat. If touching an Australian stinging tree is a mistake you won't forget. Its leaves are coated with countless tiny hairs that inject venom into your skin, causing burning pain that can last for days. Trying to brush them away only makes it worse, since the hairs can snap and release more toxins. Instead, gently press some... If Mount Rushmore showed their full bodies, she stole a jacket and some food. If you scan a QR code to pay for parking, you could be scammed. Scammers stick fake QR stickers over real ones when you scan. It opens a fake payment page that steals your card details or installs malware before you even realize your money's gone. Instead, open the camera and try to catch the scammer with a Pokeball. What the fuck? If you start by moving a pawn, your opponent will fall into the trap. He will do the same, so move another pawn, but 2 squares. This will guarantee you a checkmate. Now, he will move the tower, so you move the Boeing 767.
They arrived in the
If a cheetah and I Show Speed raced over 100 meters, most people would assume the cheetah would easily win. But that's not necessarily true. The cheetah explodes off the line, reaching incredible speeds within seconds. However, after covering around 80 meters, its body begins to overheat, forcing it to slow down significantly. I Show Speed instead, on the other hand, yo, Speed, what the fuck? If a stranger in a busy tourist spot if you're stuck in a water slide and someone else is coming down the slide, most people think they should try to climb back up. But the slippery surface makes this nearly impossible. Instead, if you drop your phone in the toilet, pull it out and quickly turn it off. Then take out the SIM card and the battery if you can. Now, some people think you should put it in rice to suck out the water, but this might cause some Asian guys fighting to repair it. Instead, put the phone into a balloon and spin it at high speed to drain the water. He was hiding in a trap. He slides one arm into... He found a lava lamp. He sliced open his finger and placed the cheating mag. Always start by matching numbers over colors. This lowers the chances of giving your opponent an easy move. Use a reverse and play a +2. If your opponent also plays a +2, then respond with a +4. But if he also responds with a +4, then play a plus orbital railgun. Oh, when you get a tattoo, the needle pierces the first layer of your skin. Two people would... Why do the royal guards wear such large hats compared to their bodies? He stumbled drunk across the train tracks, falling asleep with his head on a rail. The train driver saw him from a distance and immediately pulled the emergency brake handle. But this caused the wheels to skid, and the train was still traveling at high speed. He was asleep and didn't hear the train coming. By then, there was nothing that could be done anymore. He stumbled, then crashed into some scaffolding. A worker fell, caused the wheels to skid, and the train was still traveling at high speed. He was asleep and didn't hear the train coming. By then, there was nothing that could be done anymore. He stumbled.
Grooves.
If an elephant...
Font make a groove sweet at night. Lines so smooth they feel right.
If an elephant drinks a giant Red Balls, could it give him wings to fly? A can of Red Balls contains water, sugar, and holy juice, which is why it is so expensive. So if an elephant drinks premium 98-octane gasoline, he could become a propelled M2A1. A tiny nail is placed inside the drilled hole, then glued shut and repainted. This makes one side of the ball heavier, causing the ball to roll where you want. So in a tense moment during the pool game, look for the spot where the nail is and pull the rod so far. A tiny then crashed into some scaffolding. You place it into the baby's nose, then gently suck through the mouthpiece to
You place it in the baby's nose, then gently suck through the mouthpiece to pull out their mucus. But if the baby is sick, that mucus is full of viruses, and some are small enough to slip past the filter. You could inhale those germs straight into your lungs. And once inside, they multiply fast, filling your lungs with fluid until every breath feels like drowning. You place it in the baby's nose.
There's no shade, but if you're an adult wearing
You place it into the baby's nose, then gently suck through the mouthpiece to pull out their mucus. But if that baby is sick, the mucus is full of bacteria that will end up in your lungs, infecting you too. Instead of sucking, you should blow hard so the baby will inflate like a balloon and explode. You place
This nasal aspirator from Groundsy is one of the best baby products on the market. Love the fact that you don't have to do the mouth suction like the nose Frida. To me, it just looks so nasty. The suction is great. It clears my son out. I love the fact that there's no backflow. Plus, it has music and lights, which helps distract him when I'm trying to clean his nose. So easy to clean. There are no tubes to clean, and it is an environmental friendly product. He's not stuffy today because we've been using this faithful I have tested out many nose aspirators, starting with the Nose Frida. I didn't like that you had to have the mouth suction. I love this one because there's no risk of cross-infection.
Wash your bunch of grapes.
How hard is it?
If your baby is finding it hard to breathe because of nasal congestion, definitely don't try and pick the snot out of the nose. Using the saline rinse is a better idea, and you could see why breathing would be difficult with a booger that big in there. If your baby...
Here's how... Tror dere det finnes noen barn som ikke...
This is everything we did to entertain our 18-month-old son on an airplane instead of just giving him an iPad. Before we even took off, we gave him this light-up busy board, which is one of his favorite toys, and he played with it for 4 minutes. He breastfed during takeoff, a nice 5-minute distraction, and then he stared out the window for 4 minutes. He sat on his grandma's lap for 7 minutes. He played with these bean bags for about 15 seconds. He read some books for 8 minutes. He played with these magnet people for 6 minutes. And then one of his favorite activities that he did multiple times for a total of 30 minutes was fist bump all the passengers. And then after about 2 hours, we took out something that we had been saving, which was these bean bags for about 15 seconds. He read some people for 6 minutes. And then one of his favorite activities that he did multiple times for a total of 30 minutes was fist bump all the passengers. And then after about 2 hours, we took out something that we had been saving, which was these bean bags for about 15 seconds. He read some people for 6 minutes. And then one of his favorite activities that he did multiple times for a total of 30 minutes was fist bump all the passengers. And then after about 2 hours, we took out something that we had been saving, which was these bean bags for about 15 seconds. He read some people for 6 minutes. And then one of his favorite activities that he did multiple times for a total of 30 minutes was fist bump all the passengers. And then after about 2 hours, we took out something that we had been saving, which was these This is everything we did to entertain our 18-month-old. This is everything we did to entertain. Entertain. Entertain.
This guy is so unlucky. He was creating content in a desert when a venomous snake bit him right on the ankle. He looked at the bite marks and thought it wasn't that serious, so he decided not to go to the hospital. He just went home, wrapped it up, and went to bed. But over the next few days, his leg started swelling bigger and bigger until it looked like he had elephantiasis. His entire leg was massive, painful, and turning weird colors. That's when he finally panicked and rushed to the hospital. The doctors were shocked he'd waited so long, and now that same snake is slithering into the beds of anyone who doesn't like and like and
Share this stream soon. I found this game called. I just played this game. Share this stream soon. I found this game called. I just played this game. Oh, I won't see the post right now. I sure will see it soon. Cell machine. Cell machine mystic mod. Mystic mod. Mystic mod.
This is a story, so just position me where I should go.